Right, hello, good morning. We are in Vigo and I've come off board and there is the dream. So I had a quick bite at Cabanas. We've had a fantastic lie-in, definitely a lot calmer waters, and I'm gonna go and explore Vigo and bring you guys along with me. So let's enjoy the sights. Good morning and welcome to Vigo. There is the Disney dream in the background beyond those trees, and I am out and about. We hadn't got anything planned, but it is a bit of a solo day, so I'm just going to sort of explore Vigo. Vicky is going to stay on the ship, so it is going to be just sort of me going around Vigo. I've started the day off with a breakfast at Cabanas, which was just what I needed: bagel, scrambled egg, bacon, sausage and some mushrooms. So it's a good start, really good food. I wasn't too sure what to expect from the buffet. Very busy, very popular, but it's breakfast time and it's a port day, so I imagine a lot of people are wanting to get on their tour or get off the ship early. So here we go. So we're off to explore Vigo. As I said, we hadn't booked anything for Vigo before. This was going to be one where it was just going to be us by ourselves. So I'm sort of taking a walk along the harbour to enjoy what we've got. It is a completely different weather. As you can see, we have got blue skies. It is early 20s if you're UK, 70 something if it's Fahrenheit, 80, I don't know. I'm still trying to get my head around that, but I am sort of learning about that I keep forgetting that there's two different temperatures around the world. But yes, it is lovely, sort of breeze, so it's not too hot and it's nice and chilled. So let's go and explore Vigo. So just taking a little pit stop halfway up, still got a bit more stairs to go. Person in front of me, little kid, counted about 210 steps so far, so still a bit way to go, but I'm just enjoying the view, enjoying the chilled out vibes. It is a really nice day, so that was the point of this cruise, to have a chilled out, relaxed time. can just see the Dream just through there, peeking over the little red towers. And we've just found a little nice area just here, and gonna continue up. It's really fantastic views, and I love the greenery and just the chilled out vibes that is going on over here. So let's continue up. Oh. I'm going to follow the path, because if one thing in walking in the UK has taught me, it's better to follow the path. The amount of people I've seen in places like Dovedale go off the path and then get stuck. Don't want to do that while I'm on my own. And I've got plenty of time. So boarding actually off the ship today actually started a little bit earlier. In the app it was 11 o'clock off the boat, but today we actually were off. The captain announced 10:30, so we were able to get off a little bit earlier. All aboard is 1700, 5 o'clock, so hopefully, it hasn't taken me that long to get up here, but hopefully I won't be too long. And not even at the top yet. There's the top, and already the view I'm getting is tremendous. It's such a lush port, so green up here. Okay, so came in at the side entrance and I'm going to go out. I presume would have been the main entrance or the back entrance, I suppose, how you're looking at it. So up there was the pond. There's some great views of the port and the city around. I'm using Google Maps as well to help me. So I use Google Maps to help me get up to the castle. It's just so green. I don't know if it's because you don't normally get this much greenery and wildlife around our castles in the UK. Not like this anyway. Right, so exit, multitasking here. So I want to now go to the docks. I can't remember which one we're at. Right, if I just go head to the dock area, hopefully when I get down towards it I'll pick the right one. Okay, here's the fountain I saw from up there. Right. So that's literally a quick walk from down round out the front and down here, and I don't think anyone else on the cruise is about. Right. And I've got, I'll show you that in a minute. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a giraffe. So it looks like it's a proper duck pond. We've got a little statue, and because of British politicians I know that they're duck houses. Yeah. Wank, wank, wank. They don't understand me with my British accent. Again, no one else around, just me in the midday sun. So, duck ponds just over there. Just walked a couple of seconds and we've got a little fountain, what looked to be some giraffe. and it's all just outside the castle. We saw the big giant nest sort of thing up there, so really very tranquil, very peaceful down here. Hello, we're back on board. Well, you never left. Back on board the Disney Dream. It's fairly easy getting on board, and we've just had a chilled out session, hot tub, bit bite to eat at Flo's, so it's just been a sort of chilled out couple of hours.
Yeah, we're sat in the adult area.
Yeah, we've been in the adult area because we've not really actually sat down and sat in these areas, mostly because it's been horrible weather. The camera can't decide where it's focusing, so it's going to come a bit forward. So we're currently on deck 4. We're just outside the district. Go flip it round. There we go. You got a bit of a close up on my face. So we're currently just outside the district, and the idea is that we're going to go for chocolate and liqueur class.
Yeah. How to pay your chocolates and your liqueurs.
So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have some sweets and drinks, and that's going to be next up for us. So let's see what that's like. Animator's Palate tonight.
Yep.
So we'll see what that entails. So I've seen a couple of things from Animator's Palate. I'm not too sure if it's going to be like the one. It's gone dark again, hasn't it?
And it's going to be. I'm quite interested to see if it's a bit like.
If it's the Disney Magic, or if it's one that I've seen that is slightly different. So we'll have a look. We'll find out together. So that's this evening, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So let's go and eat sweets and get drunk.
The white grapes. If it's made 100% from Pinot Noir, it's stated Blanc de Noir. The white champagne made from the dark red grapes. Our label is not having non-vintage without a year on the label. That means it's a blend of several vintages, harvest. How long they keep in the bottle for second fermentation? 15 months. In a contrast with this one, we can have one, for example, Comte de Pétange, like my favorite American wine critic, James Sackley, coming from LA. He's one of the most reputable American wine critics for more than 30 years. I follow him on social media, keeping the glass by the lake, tilting the glass on the side. If for the whites and blushes, I'm turning like 45 degrees angle, looking more for the core of the condiment to the glass, for a red, I understand soon I don't see too much through to be able in order to describe the color accurately. So I need to have several clusters for reds, starting with very young, without any staging of ruby, turning later on for purple, but our color is gone. And usually, grape varieties from Bordeaux, originally with the staging oak, are having this. Let's do some swirls. Gently, don't spot your partners, your friends, don't put in trouble with this intense red. After you swirl energical, stop for a while, rotate slowly, and take a. Before to try the wine, we'll stop to nose the wine. 2 more swirl twilight, and let's put the nose into the glass for a couple of times. I call a French term called the bouquet. Being in Chile, I'll say salud, cheers, salud. And let's enjoy Cabernet Sauvignon Los Vascos by the famous family of Rothschild. Cheers. We say salud. In Portuguese, the L is cut, is muted. Sounds more like saúde. Saúde. Cheers, and let's enjoy a beautiful sample of 10 years old Tony Port. And save a little for the pairing. Cheers. on deck 11, open deck, front of the ship, you can discover our signature coffee place called Coffee Cafe Lab. During the day, this outlet is a perfect destination for all the coffee recipes in the world that we imagine. They have some nice sweet treats coming to garnish the coffee recipes, and the same outlet by night is a perfect destination for a nightcap. For a port, for a single malt whiskey, for a cognac, for a premium rum, brandy, or tequila. And for whoever is smoking, I'm not suggesting you to start evaluating and enjoying by the ample step. First of all, I want to check the glass. I'll fill the glass on the side 45 degrees, something white for contrast, a beautiful rich amber color. But a great experience will be to put the nose into the glass for a couple of times, please. Vanilla, spices, honeycomb, butter biscuit, spices, France, and we can sing slanche.
Slanche.
And let's enjoy a beautiful sample of Glenmorangie La Santa. Cheers. And here, Don Manuel from Dominican Republic, my co-worker.
Hello, welcome.
He cooked the chocolate for you today.
No.
No, nothing wrong about the chocolate. Sir.
Okay, maybe.
And now, let's look for the mini martini cup, where Don Manuel melted the white chocolate in the caramel one. Use the edible dark chocolate stirrer and stir, and I would add, this is a whiskey for special moments. This is not a whiskey for beer and chaser. You don't need to kill the bottle one night. Just put the topper, exactly like a grape fragrance, keep in your cabinet for up to a couple of years.
And then he turns up in the middle of nowhere.
So we're about to just go to Animator's Palate, but we're just out here, see if we can spot any animals, any wildlife, dolphins or anything like that. Something was put in the chat, but also got an opportunity to see the sunset, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, keep an eye out for any dolphins.
This is my little dude script. It's very grand.
For our meal at Animator's Palate, we did have a Crush interactive video. Unfortunately, we were sitting too far away to actually be able to interact with Crush. But here is the menu. We started by having actually 3 starters: the black truffle pasta per set, the sliced ham, and Vicky had.
I had the smoked salmon.
We really enjoyed the black truffle per set.
Definitely get them. It's definitely a big choice.
We had a plate to share to start with, and they were one of the best starters we had for the whole entire cruise as part of the rotational dining. I wish these did come back.
But they didn't, unfortunately.
No. Sauce is really creamy. The filling is really nice. They go really well. The vegetables with the crunch. It is just a superb starter.
You had
the sliced ham, which came with this bread and a bit of cheese, and it was fine. I think I preferred the per set, and I probably would choose the per set again, but I wanted something with a bit of different taste, and I got that.
I then had the smoked salmon. I've had this before when we were on the cruise. I really enjoyed it. It's lovely and creamy, and if you like smoked salmon mousse, then this is definitely something for you to have.
Going on to our next course, we both went for the soup. I sort of had a baked potato and cheese soup. Very cheesy, very warm. Did what I wanted it to do as part of a soup. It wasn't overly filling, but really tasty.
I think that's mine, which is the butternut squash soup, which was delicious and really warming, and I enjoyed it. And this is yours with the
bacon bits
on top, which did actually look better than mine.
Yeah, there was a bit, like I say, a bit salty with the bacon, but really good. For my main, I went for the grilled tuna steak. I wanted something different because for the last 2 nights I'd had steak and I had the uso buso. So I wanted try something different, and I don't usually have tuna steak, so that I really enjoyed the veg it came with. Really well cooked, still had that pink on it. I really enjoyed it, and it was a really good choice for me.
I think I went for the beef loin, and basically it was really good. I can't fault a beef steak done by Disney. It was done I like it medium rare. It was done to perfection. The veg were lovely and crunchy. I wholeheartedly enjoy it, and I see why you always go for it.
Yeah, I do enjoy their creamy mash as well. And then we moved on to desserts. So this reminded me of our trip on the Magic. It looked like the one that I was familiar with, and I really enjoyed the lemon icebox pie, which I went for again. It's sort of like a cheesecake type of thing, but it's got a crust to it, and it's smooth. It's really easy. It's got that sort of bitter taste with the lemon, but it was really refreshing after the big meal I'd had.
And I went for something which I would normally never really go for, which is cookies and cream sundae. And I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it had loads of chunks in it. The ice cream was delicious, but Disney ice cream is really good. And I generally enjoyed it, and it's something that I would definitely recommend.
So after dinner, we then went to do an adult-only event in the Oceaneers Club, where we got to explore. So I'm just going to quickly go through what we saw. So that you come in and there's this magic floor which interacts. I've seen lots of different videos, and there's lots of different screens that it can show. I thought it was really well done, and I was quite impressed with that floor.
That was my favourite thing out of all of it. Yeah. What age group was this room for?
I think this is the preteens. I think they're the younger ones. This is the area that they have redone in their dry dock. So this is now based on Marvel. I think this used to be a Disney Infinity room. So we were able to sort of test out one of the screens and take part in some of the games that they had on show. But I really enjoyed loving the detail of the whole entire sort of area. You had references to like Squirrel Girl and other Pixar and Disney movies. I really love seeing the Spider-Bot from Avengers Campus, from the Disneyland Paris.
Spider-Man's outfit, it was really good. Yeah, there's me playing with the floor again.
So the floor is chained again, but this time it's all sparkly. So I don't know how they do it. It's just, it continuously magic. So Pixie Hollow is a
creative room. So this is where you can watch like a movie, or you can draw and create anything that they have going on. So like the cast members will like create a badge for being a soldier.
And it is all themed to Tinkerbell. So there's all these tabletops. They had paper out and pens as well. Next up, we're looking at the Star Wars Millennium Falcon, which was probably the most popular area out of everything. You've got a R2-D2 unit there, which I absolutely loved watching and like having it beep at me. You have got like references to Chewbacca, and you've also got the desktop, and it would seem to be more like buttons to press. They had iPad stations, a tabletop on the side that they play the hollow chess on, but it's sort of like they can build on. And you had this little area here.
That we didn't capture it, but the things move.
Yeah, that ball that they use for the Jedi training, that does move. I was quite impressed with this area, the toilets. Again, brilliantly themed to the Pixar characters. It's got the Pixar ball. And I have to admit, I actually think that their hand washing stations are fantastic.
Yeah, I think they need to put that in all the toilets.
Yeah. And then finally onto Andy's room. So a lot of the oversized toys that you know from Toy Story, a lot of the furniture is oversized. I absolutely love this area. This is where we got to do some bits with the Green Soldier Man as part of the later on. But yeah, you see all your favourite characters, Rex, RC, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky's in there. I've seen other images where there's slides and stuff, but this was more of a building room. There's lots of more toys out and about.
Yeah.
Good evening, troops.
Good evening, Corporal Green.
I think you can do a bit better than that. I said, good evening, troops.
Good evening, Corporal Green.
Welcome to Toy Story Boot Camp. It is my job to train you to become honorary Green Army men and women. Calling yourself a Green Army soldier is a very special title. Not only are you to be the best of the toy chest, but you must work as a team to get the job done. If you think you can do that, let me hear you say, sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ah, that one was very good. All right, let's get started with some easy orders. I want you to stand up if you can. Let's get marching on our left, 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 right, left, 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 left. Get your knees up. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, halt. That means stop. That was some of the sloppiest marches that my green eyes have ever seen. But don't worry. Once I'm done with you, you're going to be the best Green Army soldiers ever made. Let me hear you say, sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. When they make me, they broke the mold.
They break me, they break the mold.
Being plastic sure is key.
Being plastic sure is key.
Especially when you are green.
Especially when you are green.
Some of these marchers are looking sloppy.
It's looking sloppy.
If I see what you did there, very funny. Marching all around this place.
Marching around the world in place.
Corporal Green here keeps the pace.
Corporal Green here takes the pace.
Being a Green Army man.
Being a Green Army man.
Means doing all the best you can.
Means doing all the best you can.
All right, line up back in your lines, everybody. Move it, move it, move it. No runs, sir. Safety first. All right, halt. You know what? You should all be very proud of yourselves. That was some of the finest marches that these green eyes have seen in a long time. I am very proud of you all. And I'm proud to say that you are all prime examples of hard workers and excellent listeners. You are free now to go about the ship. Remember, you have always got a friend in me.
And that is the end of today's video. We've had a lot of fun Animator's Palate isn't the one from the Magic, but the food and the vibes is just as good. I love all the Pixar artwork around the restaurant. And then we went to the adult only's open house at Oceaneers, which was so much fun. If you ever get a chance to do that, do it. It is a lot of fun. You sort of just let your inner kid go. And yeah, it's been a really good day. Like Vigo, really lovely to go and see. Went up the hill and saw the sights, had a couple of hours by the pool, and yeah, you've seen how good a day it was. Tomorrow is Lisbon, very early start tomorrow, so gonna have an early night. Well, we're not having an early night because it's almost 12, but oh, gotta put the clock back, so it's now 11:15. Anyway, right, I'm going to sign off for today. See you next week for Lisbon's video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe and support the channel however you can, and I will see you real soon.